What up, y'all? It's your boy Kev on stage. It is the final episode of House of the Dragon. This is my comedic review for episode 10. Keyword comedic. If you want a serious review, you go down and visit with my boy Charlie down in Emergency Awesome, or Alt Shift X, or Heavy Spoilers, or New Rock Stars. Any of them channels gonna give you the serious business. They probably read the books. I did not read the books. I don't know what happened, and I ain't gonna give you serious business. But we is gonna talk about it. All right, so this is the final episode. And I ain't gonna go exactly in order, but I'm gonna go mostly in order. I just wanna talk about this first. Rhaenyra, Rhaenys, come to visit Rhaenyra, right? And she like, hey, your daddy dead, and they done took your, I guess your cousin, no, your brother. They done took your brother, right? Is it brother? They done took your stepbrother. They done made him king. And Daemon's like, girl, why you ain't killed him right there? And Rhaenys is like, look, my name Bennett and I ain't in it, all right? She like, look, a war for sure finna be started because of this act of treachery, but it ain't gonna be started on my behalf, okay? So I took my dragon, I whipped that hoe, and I turn around, I come back this way, all right? So I wanted to know that. And she was like, look, I'm not finna do that. She could have, she should have, but she didn't. Quick question though, would the Targaryen boys have burned? Because remember, Daenerys, she went in that fire when she killed all them cows. She ain't die. So I know, Otto would have died, and I know that Alicent would have died. But would have Aemond and Aegon died? And also, I thought this was interesting. When Viserys was dying, right? And he was talking about the princess that was promised Aegon. You think he was talking about Aegon Targaryen, AKA Jon Snow? Because he is the one who actually united the realm, because he's the one who had to fight the White Walkers, told everybody about the White Walkers. He ended up killing Daenerys to unite the realm, even though it was the wrong thing to do. But is that the Aegon Targaryen that was he the prince that was promised? I need to watch more nerd videos and find that out. I saw that in the comments of something I was watching. I was like, whoa, what you say? But back to Rhaenys, Ray. So when Rhaenys tells her that, she immediately start getting Braxton Hicks contractions. Braxton Hicks turned into real contractions, and this woman is going into early labor. She pregnant more than Kiki Wyatt, by the way. The woman is trying to beat Nick Cannon of Westeros. She is having children by everyone, okay? She had 3 of them strong boys. She had a couple with Daemon, and now she's trying to have more. And Game of Thrones, or House of the Dragon, they went super in on the birth scene, and it was very bloody. It was a lot, right? I was literally like, dang, this woman is having the worst day of her life, because I want to say she delivered a stillborn baby, and they like held that baby. They like held the camera on that baby, and it was like deformed and stuff. And I didn't know, I was like, that's maybe gross. That's gross. I wonder if that's because of the incest, right? Because they say that Mad King went mad because of the incest and stuff, or was it just? But I didn't want the camera to show that. I was like, y'all could have implied it. Y'all could have implied, but nah, they showed it. She calling for Daemon. Daemon don't come. You're like, Daemon. He's like, girl, I am busy. And your baby being born, you need to be there for your wife. But he was not. He's not the most present father, as we've seen in the show. He don't be like bouncing babies on his knee and stuff like that. But anyway, she do the Silent Sisters burial work on her own. She grieves her own baby and wraps that baby up in swaddling clothes. And then the Silent Sisters was like, girl, that's what we do. And she's like, not today. But prior to that, she's having a conversation with Lucerys, AKA baby Luke, not Luke Skywalker, Luke Dragonflyer. And he's like, look, man, I ain't really cut out for this. Like, I can't be you. I ain't really built for this. And you know what I'm saying? He was like, you follow the rules. You so perfect and so, straight. And she was like, boy, little do you know, y'all don't have white hair. So that tells you I don't follow the rules. Y'all got the hair of your daddy. Y'all got strong hair, strong genes. So no, I don't follow the rules. But shoot, you're gonna find out much later just how not ready that poor sweet little baby was. And then Daemon he sneak off. He over there coaxing a new dragon that we ain't seen. That's a big boy. So of course I nerded out and looked it up. That dragon is Vermithor. And it's the third biggest dragon. Balerion the Black is the first. Vhagar is the biggest living, and then Vermithor is the current one. But his regular dragon is Syrax, I believe. And can you be having two dragons? I don't know about the rules of the Targaryen-ness, but I don't know. Can you be riding two dragons? Can you bond with two dragons? I know the dragons can only bond with one person at a time, but can one person bond two dragons? You have a threesome of dragons, so to speak. And if anybody could, it would be Daemon. So that we gonna need to find out, because they gonna need big dragons. Because if you saw the end of the episode and you saw what happened to Arax, little dragons ain't gonna get it cut. They ain't gonna get the job done. All right, so boom. Also, baby Luke, he fighting his brother, and his brother's just tink, 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 just beating him over the head with a sword. And the Kingsguard dude is like, man, you gotta take it easy, bro. Because you just beating him like this, he not gonna learn what you're trying to teach him. And it just goes to show that baby ain't ready. This whole episode, he not ready. He wanna be ready, but he is small and he is young and this life is too serious for him. But unfortunately in Game of Thrones, they don't wait for you to be ready. Stuff just be happening. You gotta get ready on the way. You might not be ready on the day. You got to get ready or you get dead, basically. Remember Sansa? She was all young and full of hope. And when she was old, she had been through some stuff, right? And that the world didn't wait for her to, the world didn't wait for her to get ready. It's on all Madden from day one. From day one, all Madden, all game. Better figure it out. All right, so Daemon pulls out the Kingsguard. He was like, okay, they crowned that boy, you know, and y'all gonna either bend the knee right now or my dragon finna light you on fire. And that's like, what you finna say when the dragon is like, I'm just taking a deep breath, you know, because in case I need to fire up these lungs, just wanna take my deep breath. So they're like, Queen Ray, of course. We love her, we are in. Don't you worry. We love her, we love you. We bend the knees, we'll twerk, we'll have Maxwell knees. We'll do everything. Whatever you say, Jack. Whatever you say. I just thought that was funny, right? So now they're making plans, everybody around the table, and everybody wants Ray to go to war. She's like, no. As queen, I gotta unite the realm. They were like, go to war. And then she talking about Aegon's dream. And Daemon don't know. He choke her. Said, Daemon, get your hands off that baby. That is your niece, Charles. Right? And at that moment, Daemon realized that he don't know Aegon's dream because Viserys didn't trust him with it. Because it's king to king, or king to queen, king to heir. And since Daemon wasn't that, he didn't get to know it. So Daemon he just like war. Sorry, my nose itches. My mustache needs to get shaved down. He just like war, and Rhaenyra is the only one who is actually showing some doggone sense about the situation. Because she like, can we see who our allies are? Can we see how we stack up? You know what I'm saying? Maybe these terms ain't so bad. Because Otto gave the terms, and the terms include her sons being called true born. So she wanted, you know, they ain't call them strong boys. One of them is going to be, I forgot what it's going to be, heir to Dragonstone. The other one going to be the heir to Driftmark. That's all y'all can expect. Ain't going to be no violence. And she don't want to be the queen of Ash and Bone. It's a fair offer. She says she gonna consider it. Daemon ain't trying to hear it. You know, and obviously the Game of Thrones world ain't gonna let you really consider it. Anyway, but we'll get to that. So to make sure they shore up the allies, they like send a raven over to Storm's End, talk to them Baratheon boys. You know, Robert Baratheon, them great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy. And Jace, he's like, nah, don't send no ravens. Send us. I'm gonna go to the Starks, send baby Luke over to Storm's End because dragons fly faster than ravens and they're more convincing. So Ray's like, oh, I don't really want to do that though, my boy. But she realized like, you can't have them be babies no more. You done lost this baby that wasn't finished being born good. And the ones that you have, they're not babies. They got to be men today because This world requires menness out of them. So she's like, okay, go. But go as a messenger, not a warrior. And, well, let me tell you, that's what he did. Also, I want to say one more thing. When Otto Hightower was given the little, when he was given the terms to Rhaenyra, Daemon was like, I would rather feed my sons to dragons than to accept these terms. Well, the prophet Daemon, he done prophesied that. So boom, cut back to baby Luke. He pulls up at Storm's End, right? He parks his dragon. This dragon is a Power Wheels dragon. It is not a real strong, big dragon. And you can tell that because Vhagar is parked over to the left, looking like Air Force One combined with the NASA space shuttle. I mean, the doggone dragon is as big as a train. I mean, just stupid big. And low-key, I gotta say this up top. Luke had heart, because let me tell you what. If I pulled up on a Power Wheels dragon and I seen Vhagar and I looked at Arax and I looked at Vhagar, I would have said, man, let me just go ahead and go, because that means Aemon here. My dragon ain't really like that. I got mine from Toys R Us in King's Landing. You know what I'm saying? It blow fire and stuff, but it ain't like, it's a miniature. It's like an action figure, right? Vhagar's over there like, what's up? Look like Godzilla flying with wings with King Kong as one. But Luke ain't no punk. So he go inside. He go talk to Boris Baratheon. And they like, Boris Baratheon is like, what's up, man? You a little late. And Aemon over there with, looking with the slick Rick. And he's like, what you got to offer? And he hands a little paper. And Boris like, Maester. I say, hold on, Boris, you can't read? Because he ain't even glance at the thing. He said, somebody else. Why are you mad at the other people? You fussing, come and read this. Why are you fussing? Because you can't read. Boris like, boy, I can't read. Didn't matter that he couldn't read because wasn't no offering on that piece of paper. The paper said, let me remind you of what you said, what your daddy said, of your oath. And Boris like, first of all, you ain't come with nothing but words. Nothing but words. Because Aemon over here, they offering marriage, pacts, that's how you get along in this world. Marriage. He had 3 daughters over there, and Luke like, I can't even do it. Like, boy, I'm already betrothed. You understand me? And I would love to, gorgeous one, but I got me a black girl back home. You know what I'm saying? Got me a little black cousin. You know what I'm saying? Got me a little black girl with the white hair. Okay, y'all just got the regular girl. I got me a little black girl. I can't even do it to y'all. Y'all look lovely. Amen, amen, amen. Got me a black girl. Look, that cousin, I'm gonna be married to her. You know what I'm saying? Can't give that up. Can't give that up. And you really can't come and ask for somebody's support with nothing to offer. So Boris is like, boy, go home. You are little. You're a child. Though I'm a child and I may not know very much. So he like, all right, bet. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna tell you what you said. But Aemon's not so fast. I want to show you something. He pulls off the patch and he got blue-eyed soul. Okay, he got the sapphire eye. That thing look cool. I ain't gonna hold you. He should keep the patch off. Walk around with the blue eye looking like a husky. I was like, first of all, this is awesome. That's better than your regular eye. I know your peripheral probably messed up, but you look awesome. It look like it shoot lasers. Keep that patch off, man. Let that thing breathe. I know we got getting hot and sweaty up in there. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, cut your eye out. And Luke was like, what? He's like, no, you took my eye. Let me take yours. It's kind of crazy that he took his eye because Aemon looked 29 and Luke still looked 9. And when he took that eye, they was both young, but now there's such a difference in age and height and strength and everything else. He's like, I ain't trying to fight you, playboy. And Aemon like, boy, I ain't trying to fight you. Cut that eye out. And Boris is like, no, I can't read, but I know y'all ain't finna fight in my hall. Not with the envoy. This ain't Walter Frey and them. Y'all gonna be quiet. Be respectful. This boy came as a messenger, not a warrior. You gonna let him leave as a messenger, not a warrior. And then the worst thing happened, boy. Little Luke, he got on that little Power Wheels dragon and he tried to go home. And he flapping and flapping. And this boy, he flying like this. And Vhagar fly over top of this dragon. And the doggone Vhagar is so big. The dragon about 10 times the size of Luke's dragon. Luke's dragon is in kindergarten of dragon school, right? So I'm like, boy, and then Amy on here maniacal laughing and stuff. I'm like, this is just terrible. This is not gonna end well for baby Luke. And baby Luke, I feel bad for him, man. He's a middle child, I'm a middle child. I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. And a quick aside, let me tell you what I learned. And Viserys tried to tell them, y'all don't control them dragons. It's an illusion that you control dragons, okay? Dragons are the equivalent to pet tigers, right? You could be training them and stuff, but at any time, they remember that they is tigers, it's over for you. Siegfried and Roy, shout out to them. I went to the tiger show when I was a kid. They was trained. And then one day that tiger was like, I'll kill you. And he almost killed one of them. I don't remember which one it was. But they like wild animals. And they just make you think you'll train. Like, y'all will listen when we want to, but also we won't listen if we don't want to. And that's what happened. Luke trying to escape. It looked like Top Gun of dragons. He dipped down. Vhagar can't go down there. I said, boy, you need to park it down there and hide. Park it down there and hide. He don't do that. Arax come out, and Arax blow a little speck of fire. As much fire as that baby had. I mean, he blew all the fire he had on Vhagar. And Vhagar got annoyed. He was like, I know you, boy. I know you ain't blow no fire. Okay, so you won't blow fire. Okay, bet. Luke tried to escape. He hit the corner. The storm is over. He hit the clearing. When I tell you, Vhagar come out the left. Aemon like, no, Vhagar, no. That dragon was like, boy, stop. What makes you think you're in control? I'm in control. The boy ate that dragon like a chicken nugget. I mean, it was Chick-fil-A sauce. I mean, he just popped that little baby dragon in. The dragon don't even realize he ate Luke. He was pissed at the little baby dragon for annoying him. It was not hurt. He was like, I'm finna eat this dragon. And he don't even see there's a little boy on there. He done ate the little boy. And Aemon is like, oh no. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh Lord, I done killed my cousin. He was like, I was trying to scare him and I just wanted his eye. I didn't want his eye. Life, I said an eye for an eye, not a life for an eye. So whatever Rhaenyra was thinking before that, when they cut to that dragon, it was two little wings just flapping, and you ain't even see that baby. I said, oh, they done took that. That was Lil Saint. Do it for Lil Saint. They done took that baby's life, and he was just trying to be the man that he could be, and the Game of Thrones didn't care that he was 12, 13, however old he was. That boy got eaten on TV, and Vhagar didn't think twice about it. If there wasn't a war before, we got war now. Because the way Rhaenyra turned around when Daemon brought that news, she turned around like she was at Starbucks and they didn't have no pumpkin spice lattes. What? Oh, bet. Anything she does, she lost 2 babies in a day. First of all, let's be honest. She had a miscarriage and a funeral and a crowning ceremony in the same day. Didn't even take a lunch break. She ain't getting no pasta, no nothing. And then that same night, her baby died. And I don't know if it was really one day, but it felt like one day. That girl had the longest day of her life. She lost 2 babies in one episode. A preborn baby ain't make it. Fully grown baby ain't make it. And now we got to dance with dragons. And Aegon is not Aegon. Aemon is he is a kinslayer, which apparently is bad. Just took the G.I. Kingslayer. He killed his cousin. How you gonna go back home with that? He gonna be like, yeah, I did that on purpose. Because you can't be like, I ain't really want the dragon to eat him. You claim the biggest, oldest, meanest dragon, that dragon gonna be big and old and mean. He ain't time. Vhagar ain't got no time for games. You done woke that dragon up that day on the beach, and that dragon been pissed ever since. Now, I done heard it's going to take, like the next season might not even come out next year. They don't start shooting until 2023. And I haven't read ahead. I didn't read the books. I have been avoiding spoilers as much as possible. And y'all don't put none in the bottom because I don't know how it ends. I don't even know what happens in the books. I ain't even been doing my nerd stuff and going and clicking in the wiki of Westeros and figuring out what happened, because I spoiled most of Game of Thrones on my own because I was just too excited. And I don't want this to happen because I didn't know Luke was going to die that day. I ain't know it. I mean, now I know it, but I ain't know it then. So yeah, I'm excited. The season was amazing. All 10 episodes. Up there with Game of Thrones early seasons. It's fantastic. I love it. I hope they have infinite more spinoffs. I want Aegon's Conquest as a spinoff. I want Nymere's 10,000 ships as a spinoff. I want Jon Snow's life right now as a spinoff. I want to know about Dorne. I want to know. I'll take a spinoff of Robert's Rebellion. I'll take that as a spinoff. We'll spin it all off. I will watch it like the Star Wars universe. Whatever y'all make, if it be this good, that's the key. It got to be this good. If it be this good, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. And thank y'all for watching. I know I post some of these on the wrong page and all that stuff. I went through a lot. But I hope y'all enjoyed them. And when the show come back, whichever thing come back, I'm back. All right, peace.